Good morning, everyone. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker. Looks like I am the Lone Ranger this morning. Hope everybody's doing good. What's going on here? It is Thursday, May 13th. How's everybody doing? Let's see. We've got nobody in the chat. And I'm the only one here. It's going to be an interesting show. No doubt. So, let's see. Got up this morning, got ready, been messing with my eBay, trying to get it just right. I'm trying to figure out a few things. Setting my promoted listings, setting my sale, which I do every single day. Yesterday, what did I do? I got listings up first. I couldn't get going. I don't know what happened to me, but I lost my mojo. There's Todd. And morning, Todd.
Hi.
So I got some listings up yesterday, and then I started on the storage unit. There was a call that I wanted to listen to, so I didn't get to work on it as much as I wanted to, but I got some stuff done. Making progress every day. That's about all I can do right now. Just trying to keep it going, and one day I'll be done. I don't know when, but I don't have a target date for it to be done. It's just I'm just trying to do it as much as I can every day, chip away at it. But I think this morning I am going to, or today, because what I like to do is I like to do my listings first. And so I'm going to try and do that, and then start working on the storage unit. I'm going to have to start breaking down these shelves, though, because I'm going to have to start doing that real soon here, probably today, at least break down 2 and set them up. So that's okay. It just means progress. But hopefully by the weekend, I'm hoping by the weekend by Sunday night, I will be done. That's fingers crossed. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Good morning, Hank and Mike, Joanne. Hope everybody's doing well. How were your sales yesterday, Todd?
I had 4 sales for $200 total.
Good. That's
so
amazing.
It was good individual amounts on each.
Yeah, that's great.
Shipping took some because kind of big and clunky, some of it.
What'd you sell?
Sold some Mustang headlights. And
Nice.
I sold, what else did I sell? My brain's not working. I had the COVID shot yesterday, and I think it affected my brain.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
My left shoulder hurts.
Does it?
Yeah,
Was that your second one or your first one?
that was my first one.
Oh yeah. The first one, I mean, it feels like somebody punched you in the arm like 1,000 times in the same place.
Mine
That
actually,
feels like that's what it felt like for me anyway.
mine actually doesn't hurt just in one place.
Oh,
It kind of hurts from my elbow up into my neck.
interesting.
Now my um,
The best thing you can do though, I know it hurts to do it and you tend to like coddle it, but the best thing you can do is move it around.
yeah, right. That makes it hurt worse.
I know it does, but it will feel better tomorrow. It will feel a little better tomorrow. Not completely because it's usually about a 2 or 3 day thing, but
Hmm.
yeah.
And I got a little bit of a headache. I don't know if it's because of the COVID or just because I have a headache.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It could be, but you know what? The good thing is you're not a zombie and you don't have an arm growing out of your head yet.
well, it hadn't even been 24 hours yet, so I still could.
You can still turn, huh? Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Oh my gosh. Mike said, which I don't believe this, but he said, I appreciate the comment though. He said, Valerie, you look too skinny. You need a sandwich. I can't have the sandwich. No bread. That's not allowed. I'm eating fine. I'm doing just fine.
Tommy.
But thank you. Yes, Hank, I take the shelves apart to move them. If I can't take them, number one, I couldn't take them over because they're too big. So I just have to take the wood out of them and then take them apart and then put them back together. I just don't have any way to. If I had a truck, I might be able to slide them into the back of the truck and then slide them back out. But yeah, there's just not an option for that. So I just have to take them apart. They're not hard to put together. So, you'll be all right. Good morning, Beth.
So
Joanne.
Tommy says I got the super chip, so I guess the government can track me now, but
Oh, yeah.
I'm afraid if a government employee followed my routine, they would fall asleep. I'm pretty boring. Where did he go? He went to the post office. Where else did he go? He went to a rummage sale. This guy's boring as hell.
You mean we wasted all this money on that?
I know. But yeah, I guess they can track me like a lost dog now.
I guess, yeah. Joanne says she had a good sale yesterday from Etsy, $100 cookbook.
Good grief! Who pays $100 for a cookbook?
$1.99, $1.98 for it. Somebody
Gwen's got
more money, more money than sense.
like 400 cookbooks in there. I'll sell them all for $100 each. I'll be a gazillionaire.
That's
hard to believe.
That's crazy. Crazy.
I mean, how bad does your cooking have to be to pay $100 to get a cookbook?
I don't know. I guess I probably don't need to be bad, but yeah, Hank says, yeah, he's been in the bathroom way too long.
Should we send help?
You send help. Did he fall in?
No. What's that?
No, he probably fell asleep.
I know. I need that
Oh my gosh.
in a man that Commonwealth Picker has as his kind of mascot.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever watched any of Commonwealth Picker videos?
No, I haven't.
He's pretty funny. He's a very nice man, beautiful family, but as part of his mystique now or whatever, he's picked there was a little plush doll
Mm-hmm.
with one of those tubes coming out the top of its head. And it's the fleet in a man, which is fleet is an enema to get
Right.
you moving.
Oh my gosh. Whew. Yeah. I'll get you moving.
Yeah, he's even got channel stickers that say, "In a man, we get your business moving." Something like that.
There you go.
Mm.
Joanne says her internet's so spotty today. So the cookbook was a girls' school back in the 80s. When you say that, that just sounds so weird. Like it was eons ago. And it feels like just yesterday. She said that it had a lot of Caribbean recipes in it. Huh.
Man.
Them old Creole books. Cookbooks can go for big bucks. I saw 1,000 plus before. I've never seen one before that. Huh. Interesting. I'm sure there's a lot of good cookbooks out there. The thing is, I mean, you don't really know what's, I mean, other than, Creole or maybe the Caribbean um, but you don't really know what the good ones are. I guess you could look at the holds and do some research, but
Yeah.
who got any time for that?
It's like any other book, You go to estate sales and you see just stacks and stacks of books, and you're going, "Oh my God."
Yeah.
I glance at them though for Bibles in good shape and
Bibles are good.
um, automotive manuals.
Yep.
I can always get about $8 or $9 for a generic automotive manual.
Yep. So, have y'all had any problems with your item specifics disappearing and all that hoopla? Now
Nope.
I had a bunch that came up. They didn't, well, on the shoes, the size disappeared on some of them. And so
Really?
I had to go back in and even though the size is in the title, the size in the item specifics was gone. So you had to fill that in again.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I have a list of 65 that say add item specifics. I wonder what that's about.
Or required. I know that there's also some required soon.
Ooh, and nearly every friggin' one of them are shoes.
Yeah.
Holy crap. It's like, really? It's like my whole inventory of shoes.
Yeah, I know.
It's like every pair. And I'm like,
I know. I did it yesterday.
I've got like 60 pairs of shoes, so there's only 5 other items that need specifics.
Yep.
That's just
That happened
stupid.
yesterday. So yeah, I add items specific will be required soon. So there was that, and then there was the shoe thing. I don't know if they fell in the same um, category or not. But yeah, I mean, you know, whenever they start messing around, because they're starting to delve out all the seller, whatever it's called, the seller update. You know, they're starting to change things up, and you know, this always happens every time they start jumbling things up, and then we have to pay the repercussions. I have 25.
Good grief. I've got all the, I clicked on one and I've got all the required things.
Hmm,
I guess it's required soon. What are they going to start requiring that they weren't before?
I don't know.
Oh my God. Give me more to do, eBay. I don't have enough to do.
They need to keep you busy. You need to keep your
Punks.
blood flowing, keep your circulation going. The only way they can do that is to keep you going, keep you moving. Karen says, Island Specifics can't take it. I finished all of them, and now I have 76 more. Oh my gosh, they just keep on coming. Uh, I know.
eBay thinks
Gwen
we're
says,
bored.
Tommy, do you ever sleep? I never catch a live, but I always watch your show later. I know, Beth. She goes, when I go in to fix half of them, or half of all my information is missing. Yeah.
Nothing against Tommy and Tracy, but at least two of the shows they've done, I've fallen asleep right here in my chair while they're talking.
Well,
It's not that they're not interesting. It's just it's so late for my schedule.
yeah.
Gwen's alarm goes off about 5:30 every morning
Woo.
for her work. So if it's a morning after, or if it's a night show after one of her mornings, I'm old too. I
You're not
can
that. You
I
keep
can
saying that, but you're not that old.
I can fall asleep almost anywhere, anytime.
Well, Tommy sleepless. Oh my gosh.
I was at my cardiologist appointment a couple of months ago,
Mm-hmm.
and I was sitting in the lobby, and I almost fell asleep in their lobby. I mean, I think I did one of those head bob things where you shake and then you look around real quick to see if anybody was looking.
Oh, I used to in the winter time when I was working my regular 9 to 5 job or 8 to 4 or whatever it was. Anyway, I would on my lunch hour I would go to. Uh, it sounds crazy, but I would go tan, and I would be in one of the tanning beds, and I would fall asleep every time at lunchtime, and I'd hear, "Brum, brum, 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 brum." Ma'am, are you okay? I mean, the bed was on a timer, thank God, or I'd be a crispy critter.
Oh God.
But it was just on a timer. So I mean, I would just be laying there, just you know, asleep, but I wouldn't be on. It would already be off. I just fall asleep. It felt so good just to be warm. Yeah, just flip me over. Turn the timer back on. No,
You
uh,
need if they had a great old big human sized spatula and just flip
right?
people over in those things.
That'd be great. Uh,
Mhm.
but I used to do that. That actually really did help me get through the winter months. It it kind of just raised my, you know, put me out of like the, depression. And oh yeah, see, Joanne knows best naps ever on the after work tanning bed. Oh yeah, she said I should start again. I thought about it, but I get enough. I get pretty tan here. I already got a tan mark on my arm from my watch. I haven't even really been outside. Uh,
Making eggs and potty training simultaneously.
oh my gosh, that's fun.
Well, make sure you wash your hands between things. Eggs that taste kind of funny.
Oh my gosh, that's gross.
These eggs taste like baby shit.
Todd.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know, Joanne. She said the only tanning bed we have is at the gym, so I kind of feel like I have to do that part too. I wish I was close to a gym. I would definitely be using that tanning bed, I think. Yeah. Yep. Let's see. We got Craig. What else is going on? Yeah, I sold. It was a slow day yesterday. I think for a lot of people it was slow. Um, maybe not, but I only got three. Well, I have four going out, but I sold three yesterday, so it was just a really
It's kind of a slow day for you lately.
it's yeah, definitely. Um, so but that's okay. You're gonna have your slow ones. Not every day can be a home run, knock it out of the park day, You're gonna get some strikes every once in a while, but that's okay. Wonder how Sally's doing. She must have had a crazy night. Morning, Mr. Sadie. Said the good folks at Pfizer allow me to take naps whenever I see a Saturday. Whenever I want to see a Saturday. I don't know what that means.
He should have put a comma after one. Pfizer allows me to take a nap anytime I
Oh,
want. See you Saturday.
there you go. There you go. Okay, you got it. You got it. Mike said last update, 2 weeks off of blood pressure meds. Feeling great. That's amazing. That is amazing. Karen says, forget the tanning bed. Actually, standing poster board and tinfoil always work great for me. Yeah, Crisco always worked great for me too. I like the tanning bed. I just like that warm feeling.
I get enough sun out by my pool.
Yeah. I'm happy for you, Mike, but I can't help but be a little worried. Because I don't want you to have to go, you know, back to the hospital. Hope you don't. But I'm glad you're doing good. I know, Mike. Tanning beds. Yeah. I don't know if I could just have the heat and not the lights, I think I would still do it. I do. I mean that just the heat alone, it just makes you feel better.
Just get you an electric blanket. Oh my God.
No, not the same.
Mm.
And Nashana. He can't go to the hospital. He'll shop again from the hospital bed. Well, ain't nothing wrong with that. Still got to get inventory. And in those auctions. Good morning, Shelly. Hope you're doing well. So we got the item specifics thing. Is there anything else going on? Summer slowdown. I have one of the happy lights. Yeah, I do have one of those. It kind of worked, but you have to be very careful about those because if you do it, you're only supposed to do it like 30 minutes at a time. If you prolong that, it could make you not even go to sleep. Make you stay up 24/7. So you gotta be really careful with that. I know, Mr. Sadie, I don't know how to read. I know. That's what happens when you cheat your way through school. Can't just go throwing commas around like candy.
Oh, I'm only like that. Well, I'm like that for two reasons. One, I wrote a master's thesis, and my professors were like horrible about making sure everything had perfect grammar,
Yeah.
And they wouldn't accept a paper if it was not punctuated correctly, and they were like experts at it. And the other reason is my wife's a high school English teacher. If I write anything incorrectly and she reads it, she is on me like white on rice. I'm telling you, she's like, God, who taught you English?
How can you be a teacher and you not know your English grammar?
I'll tell you what. And I'm really, for those two reasons, I'm really pretty good with grammar.
That's good.
But I'll tell you what, I am way better at grammar than most of my customers. Some of the messages I get from people are just...
It's a wonder they made it through life.
Yeah, I can't understand what they wrote to me. You broke what part of it and you want a refund because you broke it? Is that what you're telling me? Or are you telling me it broke on the way there? You can't tell what they're saying. Their language is so garbled. And then you can always tell the foreign ones, that...
Yeah.
Yep. Somebody from East Prussia sends you a note that says, me like item yours and cheaper price me like question mark. Respond soon question mark. So I respond, I have no idea what the hell you just wrote here, but
I think you probably could have figured
it. I think you're asking me for a cheaper price, but I'm not sure.
I wonder what they would do if you sent them a higher price. That'd really screw them up. They'd be lost.
No, Patty, that's my voice for all annoying women. Gwen's only annoying part of the time when she's correcting me on my grammar.
Oh my gosh.
when we're out in public, she loves to fuss at me about how loud I talk.
Yeah.
I talk loud. I don't know. I think I just get into my teacher voice, like everybody in the room needs to hear what I'm saying, even if you're in a restaurant.
Yeah.
Why are you talking so loud? Kick under the table. Kick at me.
Legs are all bruised up the next day.
Yeah.
What happened? You kicked me. Remember?
Why are you talking so loud?
Hmm.
We're not deaf like you are.
Oh my gosh. Mike said that his father had a tanning bed in his salon and he was the guinea pig. He was 9. They also practiced waxing on me too. I think I suffer from PTSD.
Oh, God. They
They tore,
practiced
they tore the
waxing.
blonde hairs right off my legs. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I would not want to be the waxing guinea pig.
No, that really would not be fun. Not at all. Shauna says, how's your storage unit setup going? It's going good. It's coming along. It's just taking some time. I don't want to, I can't really say I'm halfway through it, but I'm getting through it. I think I have 4. I started on the 5th rack setting it up with inventory. And that's all the racks that I have in there right now. So I've got to tear down some racks. So this one will go. And then I have 4 more. So I've got another 5 racks that right now I can currently set up. And so we're going to try and get 12 in there. I don't know if it's going to happen, but we're going to give it a good run.
Yeah.
So
I'm finding it's a funny thing about this business that the size and amount of items that you have are always changing. So one method of what you were doing just 6 months ago that was working fine is all of a sudden not working. It's that shelf is too small, or that storage area is too big, or
yeah.
that, why did I pick that place to put shoes, or, it's just nonstop because
Yeah.
you just go picking if you're a generalist, and you just get stuff that, wow, I should have thought ahead about how all this is going to fit into my space.
Yeah. Nishana, it's I think it's a 12 by 16 or 16 by 12, one of the two. If I was going to guess, it probably I don't know. 12, I think it's 12 by 16. But yeah.
Mike, it brought tears to my eyes in like 5 seconds.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So
Remember, I got an Epilady one time and tried it on my arm
yeah, I remember
during the show.
Mm-hmm.
I hurt like hell.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the one that burns your hair off, or is it the one that yanks it out?
I think it yanks it out.
Yeah, it yanks it out. And I'm like,
that don't sound like no fun to me.
can't imagine that using that around sensitive areas. That'd be horrible.
What? Mr. Sadie, what in the world? Crazy stuff follows me around. I pulled a baby out of a car yesterday that rolled over and down a 100-foot hill through thick woods. Thank God he was okay. What?
Wow.
How did that happen?
Would they leave their car in neutral and get out with their kids still in
Oh
it?
my gosh.
Good grief.
Good. Thank God you were there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are a hero. That's right. Man, that's crazy. Thank goodness you were there. You were there at the right time. Nashana says if you're limited on space, use the rolling carts down the middle. Then you can get to the inventory on the outside wall. I find that was the best thing I ever did. The Harley was even on wheels. Oh, well, that's good. Mr. Sadie said, young lady was pushing her broke down car and she fell down, almost ran her over, and then the car just picked up speed and down it went. Oh my gosh.
Good God.
That's scary.
Imagine how traumatized
Oh,
that little baby was after they finally came to a stop, and then this ugly dude reaches in and grabs you up out of it.
God.
Oh, this handsome dude reaches in and grabs you out of it. You know, so the kid's got stranger danger face and trauma from riding down a hill backwards while
Oh
his
my,
mother's outside screaming.
oh my gosh.
Wow, that kid's going to be scarred for life.
No, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. Yeah, Nashana, I don't have any other rolling carts, so I'm screwed in that part, but I'll be fine. It'll all work out.
Thanks, Sadie. I wish you'd had your GoPro turned on. That would have been
Right? That
exciting.
would have been great. That would have been really good. Yeah. Well, I mean, she probably didn't know what she was doing, pushing that car and everything. I mean, you're kind of screwed. You're kind of put in a situation when you have a broke down car and you don't have any. You're the only one. Oh, Mr. Sadie says I was walking to help her, but it happened before I could reach it, and then she yelled, "My baby, my baby!" I took off after it, but thinking the worst after dealing with Champ getting ran over. Oh
Oh,
my!
yeah.
I bet your adrenaline was pumping.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's crazy. Well, I'm glad you were there for her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure she appreciated it. But yeah, that's uh, you were supposed to be in that spot at that specific time to help her with her baby. Yeah, some people are just, they're in a situation, they don't have a good running car, it breaks down, and they ain't got nobody to call. They ain't got AAA, you know. I mean, some people are just in that kind of a situation. I've been in that situation before.
When I
I'm
was in high school,
just glad you were there.
yeah, when I was in high school, I had a '59 Ford that the ignition broke on,
Mm-hmm.
but it was a manual, so you could still start it by rolling it forward and then popping the clutch.
Right.
So I always parked it on a downhill so that with nothing in front of it, so that I could start my car if I.
Yeah.
I did that for like 3 months before I finally saved up enough money to get a new ignition.
Wow. Mike says, "Wow, Bubba, this redeems you from your earlier bar episodes."
Yeah,
There you go. It all cancels out, right?
that's right. God didn't kill him on that pinball machine so that in future in his life he could rescue babies.
Oh my.
Oh man.
Oh, well, good deed. A clean slate. That's right. Absolutely. What do we got going on today? Pretty much the same thing.
He didn't even want his mom. Wow.
He was clutching. Oh, I'm sure he was like frantic. Just no. I can't even imagine. Just sitting in a car seat and your mom's right there driving normally. You don't see mama, and then you start taking a ride, and it's like, I can't even imagine how scary that would be. I'm sure he had a hold of you, but thank goodness you were there.
I can imagine Sadie and that baby walking away from it, and there's this huge explosion in the background, like the movies, where the people are walking away from the thing, and they push a button, and whatever they set the bomb under explodes.
Shelly says she's going to the bins. Well, that's great. Have fun.
Yeah, I got to do battle with the Lutherans today, and then
Oh, yeah.
there's one estate sale I'm going to go to.
Good. Awesome.
Can't wait to see my favorite crony at
I bet you've been waiting all week to see her.
my dream girl.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Well, yeah. Let's see. Mr. Sadie says, took my old out of shape ass 15 minutes to get back up that hill with him. I was probably in worse shape than anyone else on the scene. Oh my gosh. Poor thing. Well, they were still lucky to have you. You bet. What am I doing today? I think pretty much the same as yesterday, unless I get a wild hair and decide to go do some running around, which I really wouldn't put it past myself, but no, I need to stay home. I need to get some work done on the storage unit and listing and all that. So I talked myself out of it yesterday. I'm trying to talk myself out of it today. I don't know if it'll work, but sometimes you just got to get out of the house too. It's going to be a beautiful day. I think it's going to be 70 something. It's going to be a nice warm day. I was just sitting outside earlier and I was like, the sun just hit me in the perfect spot and it was just beautiful. It felt so good, just having that sun on me and the warmth and everything. I'm crazy.
Yeah, right. Karen's women have a secret crush on me. Everybody loves fat old bald man.
Yeah, the keto's going really well. I think I'm down, what am I down? 38 pounds.
I gotta get back after it
And
harder.
that's been since officially I started in December, but then I kind of had a 3 week break. And then I got back on it in January. So I've been on it since January.
Hi, Glenn.
Hey, Glenn. Swamp picker. So yeah, it's going good. I mean, it's I'm losing, but I'm also yo-yoing kind of. I'm bounce up and down, back and forth, but I'm okay with that.
Glenn, you need to make some more videos. You haven't shown the stuff you're picking up at garage sales this spring at all, have you?
Yeah, you better get busy on that.
He always has good reveal videos, but I don't think he's put one on YouTube in 6 months.
Yeah. Everybody's so busy.
Yep.
Mr. Sadie. It's only 8:45 a.m. So let's see what today holds. Probably a hostage situation. Don't
No.
that. Oh my gosh.
He's going to fly somewhere and the pilot's going to fall over dead and he has to bring it in for a landing. Or, yeah.
That's right, Mike. If you start wearing tight red spandex and wearing a cape, don't go to the bar, Bubba. That would be, yeah. Probably wouldn't be there long. They'd probably kick
Oh
you
my
out.
God.
Yeah, you need to go. You don't need no superheroes here. But yeah, definitely. It could be trouble.
He'll wind up in the pinball machine again.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. Yeah. So that's what I got going on. Todd, how many do you got going out today? 4.
Four.
Huh? 4. You beat me.
Yeah, I got a pair of catcher's shin guards going out and
That's good.
headlights and some more sharpening stones.
That's great that you're still selling those. I mean, those have made you a lot of money.
It really did.
Just those alone.
Yeah, I paid $600 for those suckers, and I'm probably around 4,000 in sales on them,
That's crazy.
and I've still got some.
Yeah.
I'm running out of some of the sizes, but yeah, that was a good buy. Unlike vacuum cleaners, it's amazing the difference in buys.
Mm-hmm.
I can pick up an old jacket and sell it for 160, or I can pick up an old jacket and it just stinks up my house. There's
Yeah.
from one extreme to the other on pigs.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I know what I need to do. It's just putting my head down and doing it. Mr. Sadie, he says, I blame Mike. His bad luck rubbed off on me. Wow. I'm just glad you were there for that baby. So I'm sure that mama was too. I'm sure of it. Mike rubs off on everybody. And Shauna. Crazy. Yeah. So, what else you want to talk about? You got anything else to yak about?
It'd be so much fun to just go spend 4 hours in a bar with Mr. Sadie and Mike.
That would be hilarious. Just go to the bar and just, oh man, cut up.
have a couple of Bud Lights and
Ooh.
listen to Mike and Sadie go at each other.
My jaw would probably be so sore by the end of the night because I'd be just laughing. That's funny.
Get up and play a game of pool with them in a bar somewhere and just
Darts. Ooh.
darts. You know somebody's going to get hurt, and then everybody will just laugh at it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I want to do that. I don't. I know they don't do it anything. I mean, you could probably find a wall but the hatchet throwing, like the axe throwing, like there's places that actually let you go in and do that.
Yes.
I would love to do that. That would be so cool. I don't know.
Valerie, the lumberjack. Yeah.
I think that would be. I don't know. I think there's a lot of things I would love to do. I'll try just about anything. But
I'm sure you would so beat me in a contest like that. I was never real good at sports. I was in all these sports and when I was young and stuff, but I sucked at every one of them.
Joanne says she's done that. Axe throwing.
I was a kid on the baseball team in the outfield just kicking the dirt instead of paying attention to the game.
Yeah. Well, that's good, Mr. Sadie. Probably safer to do it that way, I would say. Sometimes you got to do that when you know you're not in a good spot. You know, you just have to put that stuff away so you don't have to look at it. You don't have to think about it. And, you know, it's not so tempting if you don't have it right in front of you.
It's kind of hard to hide it from yourself because you know where you hid it.
Well, it is. I mean, you know where it's at, but I don't know. I think it's just it's more of a mind thing, you know, out of sight, out of mind. So you don't necessarily think about it because it'd be easy to go, you know, go to that and do it. But oh my gosh, Mike says I taught the kid how to throw a hatchet when he was 12. A day later, he was better than me. Little shit. Yeah, I think that would be a lot of fun. I might have to look for something like that when I go to California or North Carolina. They just don't have any. I mean, I'm sure they probably have something in Kansas City, but I ain't going there by myself. So, don't want none of that. And when I go to, well, maybe when I go to California, maybe we can go to the shooting range. That'll be fun. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up a little bit early today because we're kind of hanging out and rambling. So I'm gonna get some shipping done and do whatever I'm gonna do. So I hope everybody has a great day, and we will see you tomorrow.
All right.
Goodbye.
Bye, everybody.